Was willst du denn zeigen gleich?
Wir sind hier unvorbereitet.
Okay, alles klar.
Which is what you say in German if Mario behind the camera asks, what are we going to do? And then you say, wir sind hier unvorbereitet, which translates into, we are not prepared. Which is, of course, what we do, because we're already filming. And what we're doing here is we film official product videos for Triad Orbit, which are the people that make... Why did he put the brakes on? We never put the brakes on! The people that make these things that, ouch, can hit you. And have these extender things, which are great to twiddle your bits. I don't know, how do you do this? Wait. Here, now it looks like a robot that can twiddle your bits, which of course they don't do. So we film a whole bunch of Triad Orbit product videos, and Triad Orbit loves to work with Lewitt, who make microphones, and I love to work with Lewitt because I met them and they have the hot redhead, which is really the only reason I want to work with them. Hey Valerie. And then the Triad Orbit guy said, yeah, but if you do videos for Triad Orbit, for the official website, please use Lewitt mics because they're nice. And then I said, I like Lewitt, they have the redhead. And then that all spiraled into, let's get some Lewitt mics because I wanted to check them out anyway, because I was at NAMM and all this story doesn't interest anyone. The point is I have Lewitt mics now. So Mario behind the camera is the guy who also first introduced me to Walrus audio pedals, which now means he's the reason why I get yelled at by Colt. But that's later. Hey Colt. So, Lewitt sent a thing in an ARP box, and I don't know why that is. Hey, how grandpa is this? Come on. This is the Edelkrone slider, just to let you guys know. And then here is my unboxing. Here, my unboxing tool, and I have... This knife has seen several unboxings. And before I forget, come on. How beautifully disturbing are my pink and purple horses. You can purchase this sweater and about 1 million others. Some of them actually kind of nice, some of them like, what the fuck are you thinking, but I still want it. That kind of thing. At Mr. Gugu, I think they're Polish. I don't know who they are, but the cool thing is it's apparently like one big ass print. And I'm going to mention that a lot because I'm going to wear these beautifully ugly sweaters quite a bit because I really think that you can wear them. That's really all I think. I think they're actually really soft. And I like when Leslie says, I'm not going outside when you wear this. I just like that. So MrGugu.com, they have tons of them. And soon you're even going to get a promo code where you can save, because they're not necessarily inexpensive. Inexpensive, that's not the word, inexpensive is the word. Can you tell I haven't made videos in quite a while? That's a lot of pent-up energy. Whew. Okay, here, snap. Triad Orbit. This is a Triad Orbit disc. Very sturdy, you can kick it. Well, as long as it's in the box. So here we have... See, look, this is an unboxing chair by, let's plug some more things, Ortega. Unboxing chair. Everyone should have one. Probably developed by the Chinese because the Chinese have those tables where you eat and then you just spin the food around. So that's probably the idea. Look at Musikmeier. I love this bubbly thing, even though it's plastic. It's not good because it's plastic, but I love the sine wavy bubble thing. So my new friend Steffen from Triad Orbit, not Triad Orbit, you don't have a Steffen, from Lewitt talked to me, even though I wanted to talk to the hot redhead. He said, well, you're going to need this and this and this. So instead of sending like the one mic that I said, send it to me for the shoot, he sent 2 MTP4 40DM because I said I do stereo recording when I use the... What in the world are you doing, Mario? Where are you going for my shoes? Okay, I'm up here. It's when you work with professionals. Don't trip. So I said I record my Orange Rocker 32, and I usually do that with Sennheiser 906s, 609s, that's the word. And he said, no, you got to check this mic out. So I said, what? I need 2. He's like, dude, we got you. I like the attitude. He's got a good tude. So this mic at my friends at Thomann, this is like a big plug video, but you know that's kind of what we do here, just as long as it's good. Clock in at 99 bucks. So we're looking at the price point of an SM57, SM58, 609, kind of all similar. And here we have the very, very important thing that Lewitt gives you all the time. It's a emotional control bracelet. You put this on your wrist and you do something you're not supposed to do. And you're like, ah, damn it, I shouldn't have done that. And go, ah! You know, like conditioning. And you're like, ah, damn it, I shouldn't have done that. Ah! That's what that's for. Psychology. You don't have to make that ah! sound, that's just me. Look at that, isn't that neat? Lewitt GmbH. Why does it say GmbH on the little... What is that? Gemeinschaft mit bürgerlichem Recht? Nee, H? Mario, you know that? No, he has no idea. Ooh, this is soft. I could put stuff in there. Mario, feel this. Feel my pocket. Put your hand in my pocket. That's neat. Come on. Oh, big ass Mikey sticky anything. I don't know what it's called. Mikey sticky anything. We put that in the soft pocket. And here we have a typical SM-ish-esque, let's call it a good dynamic mic. Oh, that's solid. A little bit shorter than an SM. Can I open this? No, I can't. I don't want to break it. But I like the design. It's 99 bucks, and apparently it's great for guitar amps, which is what we care about, but that also means, you know, snares and all that stuff. So obviously, in the near future, when I will have the time, we will test this against my 609s, possibly against a 57 or an MB75 from Thomann, and also against some other Lewitts in front of a couple of different amps. So that is that. At 99 bucks, it's the kind of mic where you say, you know what, I'll check it out, I'll put it in my collection, it'll be good for something. So, and there's two of them. In French, les deux. So we put this here because there's chaos. I do not know what this is. LCT 240 PWWH. What did he send? What is this? Genius. I don't know what? I don't think that's what we talked about. But we'll find out. It's always cool when there's things in there that you don't expect. Ah, the white. So this thing, technically, first we said I'll get two of these and use them for the guitar cab. But then Thorsten said, that's another guy, no, I'll send you one of these and two of the little bit more expensive ones. But get this, people. This thing supposed to be great in front as a large condenser in front of a guitar cab. At least Steffen said that. Not the hot redhead. Steffen might be a hot redhead. No, I met him. He's not a hot redhead. And that thing clocks in at 149 bucks. So let's see what you get for 149 bucks from Le Lewitt, which is French for Le Lewitt. If you think, oh my God, this guy should not have more coffee, that is very possible. But you know, Mario, what we're going to have after this video, because we have loads of stuff more to do, we're going to have Malaysian energy coffee, which you prepare with hot water, and it kicks your ass, and we actually haven't had that today. So box content, well, we can see what's in the box. I don't need that. There's another Le Bag, and another beautiful Le Snap for, oh damn it, should I have done that? Ow! Double snap. So you get this in black and in Le Blanc, which is French for white. Front, well, that is so nice that you tell me. Von dieser Seite bespielen. Turn this side to the source. Nice, Lewitt. But even inside the capsule, I don't know, can you see that, Mario, inside? Can you see where the capsule is hanging? Mm-hmm. Even that is white. So this is in the direction reminiscent of, I mean, design-wise, you know, 414-ish. But guys, for 149 or something similar, No, this is the Pro. This is the 240 Pro. So this is with the, look at the, this is also white. That's pretty cool. So I think this is a little bit more because it's got the shock mount. But check this out. So you plug this in, tighten, done. If you want it, you can have a windscreen / poor man's pop filter. But I don't want this because I like the way that this looks. And now, of course, if we wanted le Triad Orbit, we can go and we'll take my big ass Triad Orbit box. And there's already a Reduziergewinde in there. That's the German thing. If you want the American thing, you take this out and you take this off. Of course, you know all this stuff. Bam! And I'll tighten this. And I can go, you're tripping. You're tripping! And you can, of course, have your mic right here. Now, you could do this, but I'll show you something even cooler. If you stay right there and you film this. La 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 la. So my mom got me these for my 42nd birthday because I always fall down things that I need to step up things. If you're wondering why there's a cat bed on the floor right there, Mario forgot that there's a little joystick that allows him to move the camera. That's because I was kneeling on the floor. So we have my mom's birthday steps right here. So what you can do, you can walk up mom's birthday steps, not die, take this mic, and of course plug it into the ceiling, because Triad Orbit rules. But this is not about Triad Orbit, this is about high-low stairs. No, I don't know, this was about Lewitt. Now we have to change positions, Mario, this doesn't work. So there we go. So, 149 bucks, I think a little bit more because it has the Spinne, the spider, which is a German word for shock mount, with it. We're gonna check this out. This could be a great lower budget mic for guitar recording things. So now I want to know, I think I know what's in this. Yes, that's a nice ass case. That case alone will cost you probably $100 because I shopped for those cases. So what in the world is this? Yeah, that's what I was looking at, but is that a he sent me a stereo kit. That's why it's a bigger box. Look at the big box, because I said sent me 2 of these, but he sent me a stereo kit, which also means all the stereo kitness that we want to show with Triad Orbit. We have to ignore that they actually supply the stereo rail. We're just going to pretend that the stereo rail from Lewitt isn't here. Lewitt doesn't give you a stereo rail already in the stereo kit box. If you want to really use the Lewitt LCT 340 in stereo, you really need to combine it with Triad Orbit. That's really the only way to do that. Or you buy the stereo kit from Lewitt and also have that option. Well, yeah. How about this? How about right here we'll compare what Triad Orbit can add to the stereo-ness of my nose, this kit. Whoop! This is neatly boxed. Now each of these mics clocks in at €399. So not your run-of-the-mill everyday cheapo mic, but probably in the league of your KM, what are those called? KM Neumanns, the little penis mics. So, can you film the aha moment? That's up, that's down. Yeah, you gotta go down on me. There we go. My nose is running. Oh, there's another snappy thing. I'm not putting on a third one, screw that. So, you gotta admit, that's neat. So we got a little poppy shoppy thing. And this is, if you have a really small one and you can actually do the case, I don't know what that is. So here is, if you were standing behind me, you could full on see my plumber's crack, but don't do that. Whoa, this is nice. And it actually probably lights up. And we have a pad and, oh, that's a low shelf with 4 different options and a pad with 4 different options. So these will be Authentica 340. That's going to be an insane overhead and possibly a very good acoustic miking thing. Stereo miking for the room. I mean, I recently got a biodynamic stereo mic for miking the cab in the room, 5 meters away. That's going to be in my new setup. So let's see what we have. This is a thing to put a thing on it. Okay. And then we have 2 shock mounts here. The shock mounty thing is you do this. I get it. Because you have to have something to put that mic on, right? So the way you do this is you do this. Okay? And then you stick it in. It would probably make more sense to stick it in from the other side. I always tell her that. She never goes for that. So there you go. Oh, that is so neat. I mean, and that is fully shock mounted. In French, le shock mount. These are, what, 5/8? Because I'm learning things because I work on the Triad Orbit stuff all day. 5/8 is what this is. So you put the controls on the outside. Here we go, open this, tighten this, and then this way, yes. That's a nice stereo kit. Okay, so the way this would work is you have this here, and you have this here. Okay, fine. And now we would, I'm on it. Of course I don't have any, so I gotta open this. So now I put my Triad Orbit thing in here. Hex coupler. So that's one option. And you have that supplied from Lewitt. Okay, that's obviously nice. I mean, let's give Lewitt some props here for giving us a nice stereo miking solution. We can tilt it this way, move it here, and obviously up and down. So thank you, Lewitt. But let's see if we can find a ridiculously more flexible solution. For example, one solution would be, we'll take this vector, kill this. We don't need that IO38M BT, whatever that thing is called. I was 38 IOM something, I don't know. So I'll take 2, let me see how I do this. I'll take 2 of these, I'll take 2 M2s, because I really want to be flexible. M2 number 1, M2 number 2. We all love a good number 2. And then we take 2 5/8. The 5/8 ADA, is that correct, Mario? Because the ADA is the one with the big thread.
3/8.
5/8? 3/8 ADA. Why am I saying 5/8? What do I know? So, and now we have 2 ball heads. I'm starting to realize something. I'm starting to realize that possibly the Lewitt one has one advantage, which is changing the distance. But we'll see. Because I can move them back and forth here. And I have a lot more movement here in terms of, well, I think it's a different application. I think with this, you can simply get other poses than with this, but you can get poses with this that you can't get with the Lewitt one. So technically, you need both. For example, look at this. I can get some serious, hello? Oh, okay, wait. I can get some serious distance here with the Triad Orbit. Let me put this out of the way. With a vector. So I can get a wider stereo field. So I can move these in. Yeah, I can move them in. Hell yeah. And now I can actually get them closer if I wanted to. Of course, positioned a little bit easier than with the Lewitt solution because these are ball heads. So technically, what I can't do is I can't get them closer than this, right? I can't get them closer than this, which I can do with the Lewitt because I can move them pretty close. If I wanted that, I'm working on it. If I wanted that, we're going to make full use of the O2X, which is this thing, which of course is going to jack up the price just a bit. But if you really want to have control, now we have two big ass ball heads right here that I can of course swivel around any which way I want, including way over there. Okay. So I can position these two ball heads in any possible position. And then of course I have these two ball heads up here. So if I make this straight, bam. So if you want absolute mega perfect positioning, this is no longer a problem, because once positioned, they will stay in that freaking position perfectly. There you go. So even if you wanted them, look at this, really, really side by side, I don't know why you would want that. Here, bam, now they're kissing. So I'm going to say my verdict is, using a vector and two M2s, you don't know what I'm talking about, is pretty damn cool and allows for positions that you can't get with the included Lewitt stereo thing. But the included Lewitt stereo thing, is included, and you can get positions you can't get with the vector. If you want to get any which way position, which of course includes the ridiculous stereo widener, bam. I never know in which direction I have to do these. I'm sorry, I really don't. So bam. You have to say bam, otherwise it really doesn't work. Bam. Show me any stand that can spread like that. So that of course is an option. So pretty well done, Lewitt, but also I gotta say pretty well done. If you're holding it up there, Mario, the motor can't do its thing. What's happened here? What's happened here? Mario's fighting a bit. So, Wonderbar 4. Bye-bye. One more thing. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with this. That's a pretty cool setup. And on a normal mic stand will get you a nice stereo option. Obviously, since I have the Triad Orbit stuff, I'd always go for the super flexibility of the O2X. It's no secret, it's also gonna run you a couple of bucks. What is this? Oh, okay. So, ha! Hit it! So, in there. Close this, we'll put them away sooner, later. So, come back here. This is the Nido thing. It is this one. This is a rubber thing. Preserve your creative freedom. Well, don't mind if I do. It is the LCT 640TS in a mega sturdy and I'm gonna say waterproof case. I mean, I really hope this works because it's a 900 euro mic. I absolutely 100% hope that what I'm doing is a good idea. But should we throw it off the roof? No, huh? No. So now you can come back. So this is a pretty cool special thing. Oh, the one, by the way, here's a little snappy thing again. There are two more coming, which are like this one up there. Yeah, Mario's working on it. Come on, come on. You can do it. So that's the LC240. I'm getting two 440s. The 440 is has the same capsule as the one we're unboxing now, the 640, but it doesn't have any frills. So there's no pad, there's no different patterns. So it's the high quality capsule of the 640. Just it's called the 440 Pure, which means there's no bullshit. You plug it in and it gives you one thing, but that one thing is pretty damn awesome. So I'm getting two of those to test with stereo miking on guitars. We have a little case, which don't ask me what that's for, probably just the mic. Why do they give me that? I mean, it's nice that they give me that if I have this, which I can throw off the roof. So, here's a special thing about the 640 weighty TS. You have to use this side, very important. First of all, the capsule is green. Or the diaphragm, that's cool. Or the diaphragm frame is green. It's Lewitt green. They told me it's a very special green you can't get anywhere on the planet. Now the interface is kind of neat because you have little push buttons and it lights up and all that, which of course we're not testing now. So you have different patterns which you can select on the mic. From cardioid, from omni to not so much omni to cardioid to hypercardioid to 8. And that is something you find on certain kind of mics, okay? But the way this is achieved on any kind of mic that has different polar patterns is there are two diaphragms, which are the things that go brrrr. That's technical jargon for you. And the two diaphragms are very near to each other. And what happens is some technical jiggity bonkers inside that does something, probably I'm gonna go with phase. It does something, those two in relation to each other. And by selecting it right here, or on any kind of mic with a little bit thing, you pretty much set that up in hardware. Now what you can do with this, you plug in a normal cable, and then you plug in the adaptery thing, which is just, you pull the rubber out here, always use the rubber, it's very important, and you plug this in, you don't step on this, and now we have individual outputs for each diaphragm. We'll record this as a stereo track. Make sure both levels are exactly the same. That's probably important. And then you use their software on that stereo track in your DAW. And what the mic will do in hardware, when you select the pattern, you can actually do in software with that stereo track. It's not doing anything digital. It actually uses those two tracks to, yes, digitally do what, so it's doing something digital, it has to. What the mic would do in hardware. Point is, just record with it, stereo. Later on, you have the choice to pick, I want it more direct, go hypercardioid. Now I want a little bit more of the room, you go omni. And you can automate that shit. So you could actually have a vocal from super direct and very intimate to open up and give you more of the room. You can automate that shit. And it's not an effect or a digital reverb. It's actually giving you more of the other thing. So it's pretty damn cool. And of course, we're gonna test this. And I love you, Lewitt, so much. Because one thing I would have bitched about right now is that the little rubber is something you will very likely misplace. Right, Mario? That's the first thing that's gonna go. Look at the Lewitt, guys. There's two more rubbers. Because we all know one rubber is never enough. I don't know if you got that, but that's a joke about the penis and stuff, right? Okay, good. So that is pretty, I mean, come on. Okay, so the great thing that I saw at NAMM, or actually the Endorse Expo before NAMM, this, I don't know why I would need this. I really don't. No, I wouldn't. It's so pretty, I wouldn't. So we'll take this thing, stick it in here. No, that's wrong. This way. Bonk. Wait, open this first. Oh, this is metal. That's nice. So tighten it. Done. Same thing. We can put it on the ceiling if we want to. But check out the included pop filter. First of all, sexy. And secondly, magnetic. Someone thinks with their brain. This mic has, I think, a lot to offer, especially with the different polar patterns and being able to manipulate them later. As far as I know, I might be wrong, but I think all the mics going up from this one have that ability. So probably also the tube mic. If I'm wrong about this, I'm sorry. That it comes in this case, nice. I mean, most mics in a higher price range come in a case like this. I might even just take it out, put my drone in. No, I actually have a case like this for my drone. So we got this, and we got two of the $100 ones. We got two 440s coming. So we're gonna do a big ass shootout of all these with guitars, and I want to test this. I don't have a vocalist because I don't like vocalists, but. Hey, this is a guitar channel. We're gonna relate this to guitars and acoustic guitar, and actually record an acoustic guitar, change the polar patterns, do a whole bunch of shit. But you know what? First, a couple more NAMM videos, and we're gonna do this stuff here. I'm busy, people! And you can see these in all the official Triad Orbit videos. And then now go away, see animals at the end. Thank you, Mario, for fighting with this thing and laughing and bumping the camera up and down. Thanks guys. Links below to the Triad Orbit stuff. I want to thank you people that support me on Patreon, because you guys are awesome. It doesn't mean that everyone else isn't awesome, but they're just a little bit more awesome. And if you want really ridiculous shirts, please go to Mr. Gugu. By the way, I do not get paid. I told them, if my fans buy some shirts, can I get some more? So all that I would ever get from them is more ridiculous shirts. That's all I want. So please go check out Mr. Gugu. Because I could possibly sit here in more weird shirts. Bye-bye. I said bye-bye, go away now. You have to go away now. Yes, bye-bye. Bye-bye.